today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since Tate. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, sixth-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Trey Flowers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stein got his man complete over the middle. That's Parks.
Stein's
and he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
To O.J. Howard.
The numbers for Howard a week ago: 8 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the gun. Stein. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Stein. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 16 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Parkinson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Henderson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now a run with Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Gain on the play. And the Buccaneer.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Darren Lee there to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Stein. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. From the gun. Stein. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
Stein.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Rams, nothing.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Oh, and now some space to operate. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, LA! Darrell Henderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Operating from the gun, Stein. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. We're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Stein. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have a Rams first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
Here's Minshew. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down and 10 yards to go.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Colby Parkinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete to Scotty.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Operating from the gun. Stein. He finds Howard complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
O.J. Howard.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Stein. That's caught by Howard.
Stein's pass.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end.
The tight end, the ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The carry. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stein. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And
on 1st and 10, Stein. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
Stein's pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 3. That's complete right around the 8. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Number 19.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw on 2nd down. Stein. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Stein, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete to
O.J. Howard, his second touchdown on the season, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Bradley.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here again comes Gardner Minshew. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. 11 yards there, first down.
For an LA Rams.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. It's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
An extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Minshew. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
From the gun, Stein. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the right side, this is Miller. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st down, Stein. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. throwing again. Stein. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd and 2, Stein. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Gay's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
Buccaneers 34, Rams 14.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
14.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Tampa Bay.
Gurley again here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Stein. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Stein.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. They run. It's Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stein, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field, and of course for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw again on second down. Minshew, not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll run on first down. It's Henderson, and 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
That's good. 1 LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Minshew sets to throw. Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Oh, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Gurley. And able to get it across It's the 10 to the 15. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Todd Gurley.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Stein got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Buccaneers.
Here's Gurley. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Todd Gurley.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again they run with Gurley. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 26. It's a gain of 34.
26. A gain of 34 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stein. And this is caught at the 8. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Stein. And he's got it. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Stein. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. He's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
brings up 3rd down and 10.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one quickly to Lamb.
Minshew's pass.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings
Back to throw here.
3.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A nice gain of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Rams on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. Minshew is going to keep it himself. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Bucs 8.
It'll be Minshew again. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
For the extra
From 3 yards out. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back now comes Tampa Bay, and this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Todd Gurley.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
on 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And we see here the productivity certainly has decreased from the start of the game, but sometimes people forget these tight ends, they can do more than just catch the football.
That is so true, because now when things start to happen and you're not getting the ball as much, maybe you change your focus on the game. Maybe you become a very good decoy. Maybe you block a little bit more. But sometimes you have such a great first half, you expect it to continue to roll, and it doesn't just happen that easily in the second.
Well, they have been able to shut him down at least as of late.
The 30-yard
throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, and it's 3rd and short. Out of the gun is Minshew, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Carried by number 25.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The ball carrier, Darren Lee on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.